Hello and welcome to another episode of Tiva Drive, and this time around we are excited to drive this 2025 Ford Mustang Mach E, and this is the latest version called Mach E Rally. As you can see on the side of the car, it has a lot of cosmetic changes like the new wheels, new spoiler in the front, fog lamps in the front, and a huge spoiler in the back. Let us show you from the back. From the inside it looks almost the same, but we'll show you the interior momentarily. There you go, it's a big spoiler on the back of the car, and the seats have slightly different look. Also, there is no sunroof in the car, so it's meant for racing, I guess. So we will just show you that the seats have this kind of plastic cladding on the back, and again, no sunroof. Other than that, the interior looks the same. So it's because we reviewed so many different versions of this car, we won't bother showing you the whole interior and such. We'll just take you for a spin and tell you about our impressions and the test results of under the winter conditions. Hello and welcome to Port Severn in Ontario, near Muskoka. Actually, it is in Muskoka. We're here at Petro-Canada station, which also happens to include the Tesla superchargers here. And unfortunately, we're here with a Ford Mach E Rally. And the only way to plug it in is to occupy two spots, unfortunately. So we're at 1A. There's a few other Teslas, 4 other Teslas. It's a popular location. A few other Teslas are charging here, so basically we are here trying the adapter. As with the F-150 that we charge in Toronto at the V3 superchargers at Dixie and QEW, this Port Severn V3 is also allowing other EVs to charge. We're using the adapter, and so you first plug in the adapter to the Tesla cord, which is very short, as you can see, just barely made it. I had to park really close. Sensors were going kind of nuts. As with the F-150, which has the port on the same side, the only Ford that wouldn't have an issue is the e-Transit, which we drove recently. Let's put it in wide mode. So the e-Transit has the charge port in the very front. Unfortunately, the V3s in Mississauga were full. We could not do a session on Tesla supercharger with the e-Transit. But here we are with the Mach E at the Tesla supercharger in Port Severn, Ontario, which is on the way to Muskoka. It's the closest Muskoka supercharger. Next one there's one in Aurelia, and there's one further up near Perry Sound as well. So that's about it. We're not getting very high speed. We plugged in, maybe because there's so many other cars charging, we're only getting about 40 kilowatts. Previously on a Tesla supercharger, we're at 70%. We started at 70%, so it should be doing more. Previously, we got around the same percentage. We got as much as 120 out of a Tesla supercharger. But today, not so much. So stay tuned for the full review and comparison for this version, rally version of the Ford Mach E 2025 edition. And we'll see you there. Okay, so a little final note on this 2025 Ford Mustang Mach E Rally version and the hands-free Blue Cruise system. So when you're driving on the smaller roads like this, the nice thing about this system, and that's an update from previously, the automatic speed assist, meaning that the car automatically changes the speed according to the speed limit, and you set your own tolerance, so let's say plus 10. It will accelerate as soon as the speed changes, just like I did right now. Basically, it adjusts to the speed, posted speed on the highway, but when you're supposed to slow down, it doesn't wait for the sign to slam the brakes. It gradually slows down ahead of the speed limit change downwards, which is kind of a very nice thing. So I thought I'd just mention it because this is something new and this is something better than some of the other automatic speed assist systems. So that's about it. Stay tuned for the full review on our YouTube page, youtube.com/TEV Association. See you there. Okay, so very quickly, here we are inside the 2025 Mustang Mach-E Rally, and as you can see, the interior is identical. Mine knows some badging, Mach-E Rally on the seats here, and the little plastic cladding on the back of the seats. These are definitely sport seats. So this is what this is. This is basically a Mach-E GT with a performance upgrade and the rally package. So the rally package does include the performance upgrade, plus you have a lot of the rally cladding. As you can see on the hood here, you have basically the pinstripes on the front and the back, and a huge spoiler in the back. So all that comes with the rally package. But we'll take you for a quick spin. And so this car should be driven in the unbridled mode. So here we go, as with all the other Mustangs: control, whisper, engage, unbridle. Let's keep it on unbridled, one pedal drive. Propulsion sound, we can turn it off or on. We'll just keep it at that, and then we'll put it on the energy consumption. As you can see, we've driven 5 kilometers in the city. Today is a warm day, +7 degrees, sunny, and without climate. The car is using 15 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, as you can see, in the city. So that's quite impressive. However, the winter consumption when it was -15 was a little bit less impressive. So we'll tell you all about it when we take you for a quick spin. Okay, so let's take you for a quick drive and tell you about the results of our testing, because those results were kind of interesting. So first of all, because of the performance upgrade, and this being a GT version of the GT, you have 480 horsepower and good for about 3.5 seconds, 0 to 100. The battery is still the same, 91, rated 385 kilometers, and under winter conditions. And this week, it's been a mixed bag from a -15 to +7 today. So winter and spring conditions, a very mixed bag. So we'll try and demonstrate. As always, the Blue Cruise, hands-free Blue Cruise, is basically quite impressive. We were able to drive from Barrie to Toronto on Highway 400 hands-free pretty much the entire time. So that's quite nice. Let's start with the winter testing conditions. So we'll try and demonstrate the beautiful unbridled sound on this Mach-E Rally. It's basically the same sound as the standard GT. Hopefully you can hear some of it. It's not overwhelming, it's rather discreet. And the harder you push it, the more substantial it becomes. And yeah, so let's try and see if we can get on the highway to demonstrate the hands-free Blue Cruise, although we've demonstrated it before. So let's quickly chat about our testing results for highway consumption under these conditions, city and highway consumption in our testing under winter conditions. And then we can tell you about our fast charging. Actually, the only way we fast charged this car was at a Tesla supercharger. So a friend of ours lent his Tesla adapter to us, so we were able to basically use that. And we used first of all the V3s Tesla superchargers at Dixie and QEW, and then we used the Port 7 Ontario, which is halfway to Muskoka, superchargers. And first of all, we got pretty good results in Mississauga, where we got up to 150, make it 125 kilowatts of speed. And then in Port 7, it wasn't so good. There were 4 other Teslas charging. We were the only non-Tesla, and all we got from 70 to 80% was about 38 kilowatts. And we know that this car is capable of better than that, so perhaps that particular location isn't very fast. But because the Tesla now charges 69 cents per kilowatt hour, it doesn't matter what your charging speed is. Of course, you will spend more time at the supercharger. So the results were mixed on the fast charging at Tesla, but it's great that the adapters are available now. We got it from a Ford owner, and it works very well. All you have to do is plug the adapter into the Tesla cable first, and then plug it into the car, activate it through the Tesla app, and off you go. Charging at whatever the speed you will get. So the consumption results of this Mach-E Rally GT while you're enjoying the unbridled sounds. First of all, the highway, 30 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which would give this car just around 300 kilometer highway range in the winter. In the city, the consumption, again in extreme cold conditions, with the climate on, and mind you, we set the climate only at 18, and we use level 1 seat heating and steering heat as well. And the consumption in the city was around 24. We could never get it down below 24 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And so it's kind of not very impressive. Today, as I just showed you, without the climate in +7, in the city we can obtain a result of 15 to 16, which is quite good. We've even seen it as low as 10 to 11 in the city if you're super careful. And we were mostly using the whisper mode, which is like the eco mode. That gives you less power, less acceleration, but it saves you some energy in terms of driving. So that's about it. Whether you like it or not, it really depends. We wish the Mustang had the consumption here on the main screen on a dashboard, like the F-150 does, but otherwise you can just keep it on this screen here with where the consumption and trip stats are. And you have this trip, you have trip 1, trip 2, so you can reset it a few times. All in all, just another version of the Mustang Mach-E. It's good that they have so many versions. The car has been very successful. Yet another version for you to choose from. But keep in mind that this is not an off-road car. There is no higher ground clearance in this car. The low front spoiler, while going through snowbanks, accumulates a lot of snow, and then it blocks your sensors, and your parking sensors don't work, and your adaptive cruise sensors don't work. So after you do some off-roading or driving in the snow, deeper snow, make sure you clear the front of the car. Otherwise, your sensors will not work. So that's about it. We don't want to keep it too long because we've done lots of videos about Mach-E, and all we can tell you is that the Blue Cruise hands-free works very well. We have a quick video of driving on the first, earlier this week when it was also +8 with the sunroof open, etc. And it was quite impressive. It wasn't this particular car because it doesn't have a sunroof. But yeah, so if you have any questions regarding this particular version of the Mach-E called Mach-E Rally, new for 2025, don't hesitate to basically comment on our video. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be informed when the next review will be coming. Yes, thank you for watching. And as usual, we have to thank our sponsor, Condos and Castles Realty. You can find them at www.condosandcastles.com. Thank you for watching, and see you at the next review.